A Lloydminster man is planning to build a commercial organic greenhouse that offers affordable fruits and vegetables for the community. I had a chance to talk to the project organizer to tell us more about this. Joining with us today is Chris Little, a local Lloydminster resident and has the inspiration to do the commercial organic greenhouse, right?
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Well, I'm planning on starting with a 30-foot by 60-foot, and I've got about 7 years of researching time put into finding the best ways of growing organically and maximizing the harvest. So I'm hoping to bring some organic local produce to the community, because I mean, I really don't feel that having everything shipped in from wherever they're coming from is really the best option for us, food security wise, you know. So.
And what inspires you to do such a amazing community work, especially with this greenhouse? And I would say it's a very expensive project.
Actually, the startup cost is actually relatively low. It's just a matter of arranging the funding to get it there, because everything takes time. You know, just starting off small, you know, a potato box that I'm planning on making, you can get about 5 potatoes in there. And I have done a whole bunch of research, and you should be able to get 5 to 15 pounds of potatoes per, but I have a feeling that I can get it almost up to 20, if not 30, with the way that I'm hoping to grow everything, I guess. So that's just a small example.
So what motivates you to do such a project?
Health, actually. I suffered a stroke in 2016, and the doctors couldn't give me an explanation of something that I was doing, or if it was my habits or anything like that that had caused it. So in, you know, trying to find answers as to why, I found that there's a whole bunch of chemicals in our food and our water supply that our bodies can't process. So I mean, it goes without saying that if your bodies can't process it, they can't flush it. So it stores it into your soft tissues, which leads to like Alzheimer's, tumors, malignant growths that shouldn't be there. So I feel if properly nutrition, your bodies can just about detox and heal anything.
So during that medical condition, that's the time that you thought that I want to make like an organic greenhouse. Is that correct?
Well, actually, I started off with I wanted to have an organic supply for myself because I was worried for my own health. But then the more that I looked into it, everybody's more often than not suffering from similar problems. And I figured, well, if I can do this on a small scale, if I bring it up to a larger scale, I can start promoting better living for everybody. And the biggest thing about all of it would be affordable food.
Yeah, because especially right now with the food
Right now,
crisis,
exactly.
like prices of food are now increasing, and
Yeah.
it's really nice to see like you're doing this for the community.
Yes.
And even it's a very big project of yours, and is this the first time you're making this type of project?
Yes, I've done local gardening in the Bud Miller. They've got those little garden plots. I actually was doing mine, and then I was helping my mother with hers as well. So I've actually managed to get zucchinis that are like monsters out of there with what I'm doing. So I'm pretty confident that I can grow some pretty good food.
Speaking of food, like those greenhouse, commercial organic greenhouse, what are the fruits and vegetables that you're basically offering once it's settled?
Starting, well, to start, I'm just going to start with the easy stuff like root vegetables, your potatoes, your beets, your carrots, your onions, and garlic and whatnot. And then I've got blueprints offered to me by a friend of mine who's also an organic commercial farmer. And they're going to help me set up a hydroponic system for peppers, cucumbers, and stuff like that. So I'm going to get as much of everything that I can.
And have you been doing like a small scale farming before? Have you the experience on doing that type of thing?
In the farming, not so much. I've had plenty of planters on the deck, and like I said, the 2 garden plots, they're 18 by 18 garden plots that I've been helping with in Bud Miller. So it's been a lot of small scale, but I mean, after my stroke, I've been on disability for quite a while. So I mean, I figured if I could focus my time, you know, playing in dirt and getting everything going, doing what I can, it puts things to better use, I guess.
So you want from a small scale to get a bigger scale to get a bigger impact for the Lloydminster?
Yes, exactly. Instead of just doing for myself and, you know, friends or whatnot when I can't eat them before they go in bed, if I can start giving more out. And I wanted to start helping by donating to like the Olive Tree, like they do the community suppers and whatnot. So I figured if I could donate a lot of organic fresh food for them to work with, they might be able to serve to get more people going, community involvement kind of thing.
And of course, project like this, it's not going to be a smooth ride. Any hindrances or problem that you're facing?
Honestly, it's just the starting, getting the funding, getting up there. I've already lined up a lot of the products that I need to source out, and I've talked to the companies or whatnot. They've all got local areas that they can drive and deliver what I need. So it's just building everything and then getting the funding just to get the land and get the equipment I need to start.
And lastly, probably some people don't know about this project, and it's very inspiring for the community of Lloydminster. So how can people help to start this project?
Well, any donations possible. I started a GoFundMe there with the long list of the full project details involving the greenhouse, what I want to start with, and then I've also got a collaborator who's incorporating like a sort of a rehab for anybody who might have lost their jobs and kind of down on their luck in the last couple of years, through COVID and everything getting shut down and whatnot. So it's kind of be like giving them an opportunity to give themselves a workplace to get paid and then they can get back on their feet.
So you have a GoFundMe page on that one?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving me the information, and hopefully, people will see this, see it's like a great future for the city of Lloydminster.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you so much.